Hey guys, this is Jason with 101 Garage, and today I have a couple special things for you. Two new things to the channel, and the motor should be back by Tuesday, or the block I should say, and then I'll be able to put that all back together and you'll see all that. But for now, let's get to it for these couple important things that I got to show you. First and foremost, I got my very special friend Mike here, and he's going to be a part of the channel from now on, and we're going to be wrenching on all these things. We got a bunch of stuff planned for this channel. Stay tuned for that for sure.
Back to the channel, everyone. Before we go ahead and go over everything we have behind you, I want to give a big shout out to HPC Landscaping Group. They are the ones that are sponsoring today's video and covered the charge of everything you see behind us today.
Yep, so if you're interested in any landscape, hardscaping, anything like that, my dad's company, HPC Landscape Group, they do wonderful work in the greater Charlotte area, North Carolina, of course, and Fort Mill area. They do a lot in Fort Mill too, so if you're in Fort Mill, South Carolina, Rock Hill area, they do a lot down there too.
They got you covered.
Absolutely. All right.
Would you like to tell the
Oh,
subscribers
so
what we got
fine
here going
viewers.
on?
Okay, so what we got going on here today is unfortunately the radiator just absolutely obliterated in this thing. This thing actually got towed up from Florida. Mike actually brought it up from Florida.
That was interesting.
Yeah, that was really interesting. So it's getting a new water pump today, new radiator. The battery was also dead since this happened. It had been sitting for a few months. Yep, and everything else to do the job. Radiator caps, some thread sealing, upper and lower hoses. And we're about to get to it.
And then you're forgetting to tell them the fun part. We still got to put the drive shaft back in.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what the transmission fluid's for.
Yep, when we took the drive shaft out, or when he took the drive shaft out in Florida, it just dumped everywhere. So we gotta add some back to it. Yep.
Stay tuned.
So yeah, we are just basically patching this thing up now. All this redness you see is some red mud coolant from inside the block. We are basically just patching this thing back up, trying to get it back on the road right now. We got some big plans, engine swap for in the future with this thing, but for now, basically just trying to get it up and running. So don't hate us for polishing a turd. We're just getting it running again. So we got her all torn down, and as you can see, she's ready to go back together. Hoses, radiator, water pump, fan, all that goodness.
And again, huge shout out to David Goodell and HPC Landscaping for making this video and this project happen. Welcome back. So, everything that we said we were gonna set out to do tonight, we have successfully done. We have a new water pump, new radiator, new lower. The downside, we did have to go with the original upper radiator hose because AutoZone was AutoZone on this one and gave us the wrong one, and we didn't realize it until we went to go put it on. So, old upper radiator hose, new lower, new radiator, new water pump, new air filter.
I think she's ready to fire up. I mean,
New
we just
battery.
gotta bleed the coolant. Oh yeah, forgot about that unit right there.
She's gonna fire up like a champ.
Yeah, man. Why don't you go? Why don't we
You guys
crack this
ready to
door
see?
and see if we can crank
it.
this bad boy up.
2, 1. Welcome back, everybody. We got everything done, but unfortunately, by the time we got everything done and installed, it was a little too late to start her up and bleed out.
Well, we
the
actually
coolant
did start it up, but we didn't let it run too long.
because again, unfortunately, it was a little too late. So that is all that is left to do.
Got to bleed the coolant system and let that thermostat open, and I think that's it, man.
But when we did start her up last night, everything ran good. All she needs is an
Oh,
inspection.
tell them about the little leak. Tell them about the little leak that we found.
Oh yeah.
So, we originally thought that either the bottom hose was leaking at the water pump or the actual water pump was leaking on this side, because we had a constant drip coming down this hose, you know, and dripping off right there at the elbow. Turns out it was literally just this plug here that was hand tight.
That we overlooked.
Yeah, that we just didn't pay attention to when we stuck it on there. So we finagled with it. Was not easy to get a wrench in there. The light just died. Bear with us. It just died. But yeah, you see it. It was leaking from there. It looks good now. So, yep. That's going to be a wrap for this
Let's
one.
fire her up.
Yep. See you guys on the next one.